Street. And, I've got the FBI and police record to prove it. But, Huggy taught me an awful lot. And thank goodness the chemistry's there where he's more the liberal side. And I have to straighten him out every week, and it kind of works.
Yeah, no, it's good chemistry there.
There's one way, and then there's my way.
There you go. Yeah, you mentioned FBI, and the full-blooded Italian, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Make sure we get that right. So, you got now you've managed to acquire above and beyond me some real high-powered friends, and you have, like I say, Senator Scott Brown. You've got almost everybody who's in the media locally. Talking, have you on? You were on. Oh yeah, of course. A-list. But no, you were on Michael Graham again the other day.
Yeah. Michael's a good friend. Yep. Yeah, he sat in the sink. I heard.
He's actually we did another event. He's on tap to come here with Holly Robichaud. They're going to do. They may do one of their little. There
you go.
Their little candidate
careful
schools.
With him. He's got to be very gentle.
We got a low chair for him because he's like 9 feet tall.
He's about 17 feet. If we had a basketball team, he'd be the center,
Yeah, jeez. And him and
We
Browdy.
have some friends.
Yeah. But, you got a lot. You've done quite well.
I'm a nice guy. What the hell?
Yeah. Neil Cavuto, and you've done...
I owe a lot to Mr. Cavuto. He had me on his show, and that got me on the Tonight Show, and because Leno watches him every day, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And that got me on the Fox business because the fellow that is the executive producer of the show I'm on now worked for Neil for 6 years, and again, I go to church every Sunday. You wouldn't believe it if you heard me talk off camera.
I actually have.
Yes, but I'm blessed, and I don't know. This ride has been wonderful, and wherever I can help, that's what I want to do.
We actually have a photo of you and Jay Leno on our Facebook page, on the show's Facebook page. Honest, yep.
Do I look better than him?
Well, I didn't have anything else to put there.
All right.
Okay. But no. So, anyways, and of course, again, while we're talking about that is it's under the TV shows, Everything But the Kitchen Sink, which is coincidentally the name of the show. So it works out pretty good.
I'm telling you, you
are smart. It fit right in the little.
I'm in. Whatever you say, my brother.
Yeah. So that's how you got your start in radio, and now. So is there any plans on the horizon to expand the Joe and Huggy show or do some stuff? I mean, there's digital satellite radio, there's telegraphs, we get tin cans. There's all kinds of things out there now.
Absolutely.
Internet radio.
I bought about 75 pigeons, and I got these little.
Why did you bring them with you?
Why didn't I?
Why did you?
They're right all over in my Cadillac. And I have notes tied to them, and I'm going to send them out, and we're going to do our show via email. But no, again, who knows? God would know where I'm going next. I'm having a great time on weekends on TKK. I think we're very funky. We got some great folks before me, and behind me. We got the Animals, and again, I don't know. I mean, again, whenever I would love if there's somebody out there watching, if you know something or you got a spot for me, I'll take a spot. Sure, I'd be lying to you if I didn't want to do more radio. It's so fun. It really is. I mean, does it look like I work there?
Seriously, it was so much fun. I can't recall having so much fun. It was really a good time, and even though Huggy was there.
Right. I mean,
he was actually very nice.
Somebody had to get me water. But no, in all seriousness, just to be able, and I hope that comes through the airwaves, that's what it's all about, having fun.
Yeah.
Just like your thing right here. It's a great thing. This is where TV really is TV, where folks at local cable stations, they don't get it. This is where it's the most beautiful part of media. This is it. I mean, okay. So, you're on a national show or whatever, but it's not, it's fun, but you know what I'm trying to say. If you didn't have fun, you wouldn't do this.
That's correct.
And that's what comes through to your folks here that listen, and that's why everyone loves the show. And that's what I hope comes through with the Joe and Huggy, or, when I was on with Dave and his brothers, or, I'm on Fox, the regular Joes. That's what I'm doing. I'm having fun, and that's when it stopped being fun, might as well go back to Robin.
No, you. We'll let that one slip. No, you
yeah.
bill it out as regular guy radio, and it really is because
Absolutely.
you guys don't have an agenda. You go in there and you have a nice.
Kind of like Obama.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
kind of like the Congress. We go in there, we don't know what the hell we're going to do
Oh,
next.
jeez, I know.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Now we'll have to have Marty Lamb come by with some more of his barf bags. That was a good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And actually, I don't know if you realize that the creator of that was Holly Robichaud.
You know,
Honest, yes.
Holly's great.
Yeah, she is. She
really is. She's fantastic.
been
And
down
again,
here several times.
Yeah, I was on the Graham show with her Christmas time. She's fantastic and always ready to take the conservative side, which there's not many people that do that anymore. And it's just common sense,
Yeah.
you know.
So, what does the future hold for the guy from Boston? Anything upcoming that we don't know
Why,
about?
do you think my wife's pregnant? You know something I don't know?
Well, you better find out who did.
All right, because I'll be honest with you. What's next? I'm going to go back to my videos. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to get out there and I'll be out. The weather's nicer now. I'm going to be out there smoking cigars on Hanover Street like I've been doing for 25 years. There's a couple of things coming up that I have to travel to New York to do. I hope that...
You wear a Red Sox hat when you go there?
Oh, absolutely.
They don't care, though.
Well, you know what's funny is that a lot of the Fox people are from Philly for some reason. Like my partner on the regular Joe's, he's from Philly, so I got to listen to the Philadelphia Philly
Listen
stuff.
to it from Huggy.
Yeah, and I listen to it from Huggy. A lot of people from Philly, so yeah, I got to go to New York. Hopefully that's going to pan out to something really nice. And you know, again, if you know something I don't know, if you have a resume there from any news station, I'm ready to go. Anybody wants to hire me, you can see the stripes are thinning me out. So I look pretty good, you know. So
Yeah, vertical stripes. You got
where
it.
it's taking me, I don't know. I'm just happy that I'm having a blast, and I'm trying to help as many people as I can. I have a lot of folks. I'm leaving here to do a benefit, and you know, I help everybody. I help. You know, anybody that calls me and has a pretty good political agenda, I try to get people out to vote for them, and I'm just trying to further the American way of life.
There you go. No, it's the event that you're actually leaving to go to is being hosted by the folks from Protect Mass Children who have been on this show.
Right.
Okay, and it's a worthwhile event, and I guess Scott Brown is going to be there.
Is he?
Is he? I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't know. You know more than I do.
Oh, okay.
If he's there, he's only number 2. But no, what I'm going there for is that I don't know if last week you read a story about a paraplegic in a wheelchair. His granddaughter was molested, and he had no way to defend himself and to stop what was going on except with a baseball bat. Now, I'm not advocating violence by any means, but anyone that touches a child deserves one, but that's just off the record. I'm going there to present him with a Louisville Slugger signed by me, and I'm going to be the first person to raise money for his defense fund, because I believe that protecting children, and I have a handicapped child, and anybody that would you know, hurt a handicapped child,
Right.
you know, you got to stand up, because they depend on us, the kids. Kids don't have what we had. They can't go out and play in the playgrounds and stay out till the street lights come home. Can't happen anymore. And I don't know what happened to our country, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is take back what's already ours, and that's the USA, baby.
Yeah, nothing like it. God,
you know.
God bless America. But yeah, and then the other thing I want to touch base on, and I don't want to go too deeply in it because our feature tonight is going to be, you guys. That's right, guys. Eddie Gato is in the house. Yeah, it must be that time. Yeah, he is here in person.
Tough guy. He's got a leather coat on and everything. I was scared.
Yeah, it's real leather too.
I felt it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll him on the way
Still
out.
got marks on it where the jockey was beating it, but that's neither here nor there.
I probably bet that horse it's still running.
I'll tell you, but no, I gotta give a shout out to someone, and Eddie's gonna actually do a piece on it tonight, so I don't want to go too much. But our town manager, we have in Mansfield, we have town manager, form of government, not a mayor, and Bill Ross, he was a guest on. It was like his second day here. He was a guest on the show. We wanted to get him before anybody else did, so he parked the moving van out front and everything. But he was in the news a little bit. He get his first professional review from the Board of Selectmen. We're lucky to have a member of the board in our audience tonight.
Met him too?
Yeah, and
He didn't want to kiss, though. I don't understand.
maybe later.
Yeah?
Maybe later. But anyways, he got a sparkling review, and of course that usually comes along with a raise in pay. And being the dire economic situation most cities and towns are in, Bill Ross, our town manager, declined and said he would.
I'd like to have a smoke with him.
Yeah, and so he was. They had some spots on the radio about him today. He's very shy man. He's not going to go out and brag about it, and that's not his deal. But at the selectmen's meeting last night, it was a very, very magnanimous gesture, and Eddie's going to do a piece on it. But I did want to mention that because I know someone like that would be someone you'd want to meet someday.
No question. I mean, again, we're in a tough spot. We're gonna, we need tough people to make tough choices. And listen, it's gazintas. It's all it is. Everyone makes these big budgets and FY fiscal year this and that. It's gazintas. You know what a gazinta is?
It goes into this and goes into that.
If you have $10,000, right, and you have 20,000 of bills, 20,000 doesn't gazinta 10,000.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. It's our government thinking they're better than us and not wanting to look at their own staff, their own offices, their own travel budgets, their own whatever. All they want to do is attack unions, working people, and they want to not look at themselves. As I was explaining off camera to the gentleman who was a selectman, the first place you go every morning is not the kitchen, but where?
That's right.
Where?
Yep.
Bathroom.
The bathroom.
And what's in a bathroom? Besides my favorite chair in the house. But it's the mirror.
Yeah.
You got to look at yourself first in a mirror. Don't you?
Yeah.
And that's what these politicians don't want to do. They want to say that this, and this. And then, of course, we can't touch the entitlements.
No.
Can't touch this. Listen, entitlements are great, but it's only when you have money can you give to charity.
That's right.
You can't do it.
No.
No,
so, they're very generous with our money.
They certainly are.
And I've seen how most of the laws that they enact have no bearing on them.
Well, I said that. Everybody was worried about the government shutting down. But they were the only ones that were going to get paid.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
And that's what I said to Huggy last week. I said, I don't get it. Well, what were they supposed to do? And listen.
But they were also exempt from the health care law, too, because they have a better plan.
They have a better plan.
Yeah.
They don't have killer care?
Yeah.
They don't have that.
No.
Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to look straight in this camera. I'm going to tell everybody out there, okay? Call and write your congressman because the Republicans folded. They folded, allowing that budget to go through with Obamacare, which is going to bankrupt us anyway. It creates 120 more government agencies, and if you have a chronic illness or you have a disabled child, and that child is someday going to be 30, 40 years old, well, they're just going to say, forget them, because the quality of life isn't that great either. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of that Obamacare more than anything else, and so on. A lot of my colleagues on 96.9, and we preach about it. But again, I want people to remember every November what they remember now on Patriots Day or on this Tea Party Day tomorrow or everything. We have very short memories here, and we're very lazy in this country, all right? And I know that a big fat guy telling you you're lazy is a little oxymoron, but when it comes to my country or it comes to voting, I never take the most fundamental civil responsibility you have and civil right that I have for granted. There are people right now out there away from their families, behind on their house payments. Little kids have not seen their dads for a year or two, or they've not seen them yet because they just were born, because they're out there fighting for your right and my right to go show these SOBs when they do something wrong, get out. And you get out there and pull a lever. I don't care if you write Mickey Mouse in it. The government wants to see a 20% voter turnout. They want it, believe me. They want you to be lulled to sleep. There's no question about it.
Right. No, they don't like it. It gets up in the 40s and 50s.
They don't, because that means people are listening.
That's it.
They're actually reading the papers.
Right. No, there's a guy out now making a lot of noise that's got a lot of people worried. Donald Trump.
I said that to Huggy, and I said it on Fox. Wouldn't that be great? you hear, Mr. Speaker,
Yeah.
the President of the United States, and what plays? Money, 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 money.
yeah.
Here he comes out to like the OJs. I mean, how great was that? Forget Hail to the Chief. It's the OJs, baby.
I know, and I told Eddie before the show, I said his campaign slogan should be vote for Trump. It'd be nice to see America